LDBC, this is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, guys, this fight, man, look, uh, I don't know what else to say, man. David Haye pretty much did all this talking that he, his Achilles is back and, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. Guys, David Haye got the hell beat out of him by Tony Bellew. He got knocked down like, what, 4 times? Look, David Haye got knocked down so many times, man. I stopped counting, okay? I just stopped. And the referee did a good job of stopping this fight because I think Tony Bellew was about to put David Haye to sleep, man. I mean, he kept knocking David Haye down. The first time, that David Haye got knocked down, I was kind of like, okay, maybe it's more of a flash knockdown. David Haye, got back up, but I was like, nope, the legs don't lie. David Haye was pretty much out. He was wobbly. His legs were very wobbly, man. And got back up. He still fought, man, but Tony Bellew was just catching this guy with counters, man. And, maybe Tony Bellew hit a little bit harder than what we think, man, because I was like, man. But David Haye, though, he was doing a pretty good job, man. He was doing a good job in the beginning of really boxing Tony Bellew. And he was catching Tony Bellew with some good shots, especially the right hand of David Haye. It was landing, he was landing that right hand at a pretty, good clip. I thought he was anyway. And then, it's like he started playing around, man, and getting reckless. And I'm like, why is he in there shucking and jiving, man? Why is he in there shucking and jiving? And so, Tony Bellew, man, just started laying hands on him. And it seemed like, it's crazy. It seemed like David Haye would hit Tony Bellew would just shake it off. But it seemed like whenever Tony Bellew hit David Haye got dropped. Like, folks, that's what it seemed like. Like, really, and it's no wonder why this guy probably didn't want no parts of Shannon Briggs, man. And maybe Shannon Briggs was a genius. Maybe he saw that David Haye really was shot, Maybe he saw that David Haye was shot, but David Haye definitely is a shot fighter, man. I don't even know. He couldn't even pull the trigger. Dude ain't got no chin. I don't even know if he ever had a chin, to be honest with you. But, yeah, man, Tony Bellew beat this dude at, whoops, sorry, PG-13 channel. Tony Bellew beat the living piss out of this guy. I'm talking about beat him up. But, guys, you know what? Good fight, good win by Tony Bellew, but okay, who should Tony Bellew fight next, man? I don't know, but this was a good win, man. It's a good win over David Haye. Yeah, David Haye passed whatever prime he had. He's done, man. And maybe, David Haye maybe just need to hang up the gloves, man, because, I mean, it was a pitiful performance by David Haye. It was pitiful. I mean, and when I look at this fight, I'm like, yo, man, like, this dude literally, and Tony Bellew did some good work, man. Tony Bellew did some good work. He did some good work of actually, cutting off the ring with David Haye and, actually countering David Haye. Tony Bellew had some great counters, and the counters is what made the difference in this particular fight, man. But, ooh, David Haye, bruh, it's probably time you wrap it up, man, and say, hey, I done got my ass kicked for the last time, and that's just the way that is. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. What do you mean, subscribe?